I recently upgraded my desktop and gaming setup to the 32-inch Samsung Odyssey G8. This one is the QD-OLED monitor, and I just wanted to show you guys my experience with it, give you guys some of the pros and cons of this monitor, and lastly, let you guys know everything I wish I knew before I bought it. So first off, the screen itself is absolutely massive. This Samsung is a 32-inch flat screen monitor, and usually curved screens give me a little bit of a headache, so I opted for the flat screen option. I think one of the standout features of this monitor is just how beautiful and stunning the picture quality and video quality is. Because it's got a 4K resolution, the video quality on here is absolutely gorgeous. You can see all of the details in all of the videos that you are looking at, and all of the colors look really nice and vibrant, and it seems to really pop out a lot more than a regular monitor. What is actually really cool about this display is that it uses something called QD-OLED, which combines quantum dots with the traditional OLED display. This makes for a lot richer and deeper blacks while making the other colors really pop out and be more vibrant. This display also supports HDR, which makes brighter colors really pop and be more vibrant, especially in brighter scenes. And on the other hand, it makes darker scenes feel more deep and realistic. I really found the biggest difference when I was watching videos or just streaming shows on this monitor. The darker scenes really felt a lot deeper and darker without losing any detail in the black colors. Samsung also added some smart features like auto dimming and auto cooling that help prevent burn-in from static images in the long run. This monitor comes with 240 Hz of processing speed, which makes for insanely smooth gaming. This was perfect for playing fast-paced games like shooting games, racing, or even playing League. The response time of the monitor was super quick too, coming in at less than 1 millisecond. It really felt like there was no lag between my mouse clicking and the response time of the monitor. One other notable feature that I found a lot more entertaining than I thought I would was the RGB lights on the back of the monitor. By toggling through the monitor settings, you can cycle through different light variations like static, rainbow, and there's even a setting where the lights react to whatever is happening on the screen. I found this one especially entertaining when I was playing games and watching videos. This to me was an added bonus feature that I really thought helped to complete the true gaming feel. As far as hardware goes, it comes with 2 HDMI ports, 1 display port, a USB port, and a headphone jack. Plenty of room to plug in your PC, your console, or anything extra. Inside the box, it comes with the monitor, a fully adjustable stand, and all of the wires you need to connect it, and easy to read directions. If you're on the fence about upgrading, here are some pros and cons to consider when it comes to this monitor. Speed and picture quality are definitely going to be my #1 pick for the top of the list of the pros. The QD-OLED really makes a difference in how I view shows or play games, and honestly, those two things are really on the top of my list when it comes to things to consider when I'm looking at a new monitor. It also handles glare and reflections pretty well, so even if you have a light behind you, it doesn't really wash out the screen as much as a normal monitor would. Lastly, its adjustable stand makes for a really nice, comfortable, and ergonomic setup. You can swivel the screen whichever way and adjust the height to make it feel comfortable at whatever position. You can even adjust the screen to be completely vertical if that's something you want. As far as the cons go, this monitor was definitely built to be more so in a dark room opposed to a really bright one. Although the screen is able to handle a lot of glare and a lot of lights behind it, if you do have direct sunlight hitting it, it isn't going to look as good as it would in the dark. While doing my research on this monitor, some people have mentioned a few software quirks about it, like the occasional blackout of the screen, or the screen acting a little bit weird after it comes back from sleep. Nothing super deal breaking, but I can definitely see how it would be annoying. I personally have not dealt with any of these software issues since having it, but it definitely still is worth noting. Lastly, one of my biggest small complaints is that this monitor just doesn't have a USB-C port. I know it seems small, but if you really think about it, there are a lot of devices that now focus heavily on USB-C. All of those devices in mind, you would think that they would add in at least 1 USB-C port. None of these cons to me were super deal breaking, but they are definitely worth noting, especially because it is such a big upgrade. So all things considered, pros and cons, if you are looking for a top tier monitor for streaming, for media, or even just playing games, I definitely still recommend this Samsung Odyssey G8. After using it for a couple of weeks, this monitor is seriously incredible. It's beautiful, it has a really stunning display, and it definitely is built to impress. So all cons aside, I definitely still think this monitor is worth the upgrade.